That's me. I'm Doris, and I'm going to take you on a guided tour through my crack. So this is where my crack starts, and it continues right the way down to the end of the building. As you can see, a lot of people are interested in my crack. It's not just a crack in the concrete. It shows the fragility of the earth as a whole. When I created this, I didn't expect people to kind of understand it. The idea of the crack came first. And then I thought, well, of course, I know the Tate Modern is so interested in these kind of pieces, you know, so they were actually my first port of call when I thought about what to do. I do art installations from things that are normal everyday objects of use, like chairs and things like that, and create them into something else. It's abstract art.
Once you're in, nobody knows who you are. Hey, you're Mr. Cool, schmoozing by the Boulder Dash Boogaloo.
That's my inspiration, really, looking at things slightly differently, and things that we take for granted. I mean, this is a massive space to fill, and first of all, I just made one section of it.
Yep.
And I literally, what you do, you put that jackhammer in, and then you just watch the concrete go. And seeing that made me kind of go, you know, that's the fragility of what I'm talking about. One little kind of penetration into the ground, and then the whole thing, you know, it went probably a couple of meters at a time, went whoosh, and opened up, which is...
Dig it out and then...
No, I mean, we've obviously put steel, you know, we've got reinforcement of barbed wire and so forth in there to stop it from collapsing on itself, but it was an...
How many holes did you have to make with one of them to make one?
Oh gosh, you'd put the jackhammer down, and some of them would go maybe, say, a foot. Other ones would actually carry on for, say, 3 meters or something. So you'd just have, it would just depend on what you... Thank you. We moved this floor in. This isn't the original floor. No.
Because somebody told me that it was the original, and I thought it couldn't.
No, you're right.
Like how far down does it go?
It goes down, let me think, consistently a meter in depth. Thank you very much. Cheers. Oh, thank you. Ta. Great, thank you.
There are some tiny cracks here and there. Are they intentional or unintentional?
They're not intentional at all. They're just as a result.
Yeah.
Volume 58, isn't it?
No, what are you trying to say?
You have to
get
on to your next appointment now.
Oh, right, so, right. We've got to sit, right. Thank you, bye-bye. So where are we going? Top floor? Quick. Danny, quick, get me out of here before I die. I actually have to leave now. I have to leave now. I can't bear it. Right. Fucking hell.
Do your crack. Let's do a picture of you.
Yeah, do a picture of me in front of the crack. That guy was taking photos and everything. My little heart's going mad. Right, can we go now?
The end, where you sort of got the reflection going on. Was that intentional? Because it kind of...
Do you mean the reflection into the...
Yeah, because it's kind of ongoing, it's like... Eternal.
Exactly, it's eternal.
Yeah.
It goes into infinity. It's kind of... It wasn't intentional when I was making it, but when we kind of got into the space, we kind of saw that at the end and we were like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So because we had the opportunity to actually put different blocks so that it would go that way, or into the wall, and we decided to, like you picked up, to carry it through.
Yeah. Is it about like the earth and like going into...
Yeah, and just the fragility of the earth and the fragility of, you know, massive structures like this, you know, that look solid as a rock, but couldn't break like that. Right, can we go now? This is crazy. crazy. I'm just reading now about this woman, Doris Salcido, who designed the crack. And some of the stuff that I was making up back there at the Tate Modern is actually the truth. She makes sculptural installations using found items of domestic furniture, example chairs, doors, normal everyday objects of use like chairs and things like that, and create them into something else. And that's what I said when I was making it. I didn't know anything about it. What's my name? Doris Salcido. Over there's a sign that says private tour meeting point.
There you go.
So if I go there and go, right, anyone for the tour? Oh God, what am I going to do? And then, but where shall I take people? Free tour starting here in about a minute. Free tour, yeah. I'll talk through the crack out there. Free tour.
Is it free?
It's free. Yeah, it's free.
Great. Right.
Yeah. Do you want to? Yeah. Great. Excellent. It's a bit quiet today. Free tour starts here in about a minute. Basically, you probably heard about the earthquake that happened. Oh gosh, it was about 3 weeks ago now, wasn't it?
Yes.
What happened was, before that earthquake occurred, one of the resident artists here at the Tate Modern decided to actually start doing a bit of an art installation, including the top section, the kind of top quadrant, really. And he thought that it would be a good idea to do something that represented what would happen to the Tate Modern if an earthquake occurred. It wasn't even a week later, and the earthquake actually occurred. And he was like, kind of, this is ridiculous, because he started something up there, and he actually just allowed the earthquake to continue down. It got all the way down to that junction there that we see there.
Yeah.
And from what happened, he actually decided where to go with the rest of it.
What you say and what you know don't have to be related when you join the conversation.
Don't know what you're saying, but you look like you do. At the hey, look at me, it's a party. Join the wham bam, buffalo jam, tell them what's a happening. Boulder dash, boogaloo. Once you're in, you're in. Nobody knows who you are. Hey, you're Mr. Cool. Schmoozing by the Boulder Dash Boogaloo. Once you're in, you're in. Nobody knows who you are. Hey, you're Mr. Cool. Schmoozing.
It's called Clothed People Ascending and Descending an Escalator. After closing time, the actors will go home.
Once you're in, you're in. Nobody knows who you are. Hey, you're Mr. Cool. Schmoozing by the Boulder Dash Boogaloo. Once you're in, you're in.